Hey guys, today I'm going to review for you an application that enables you to control notification sounds out of your device. This will enable you to customize them, change them, turn them on and off. It goes through the entire list of what's available on the device. Now this is a root type of application, so you do need to be rooted. Other than that, it's a very simple app to install, very simple app to get. Let's check it out on the device. Will posted an article on the XDA portal referencing an app that was put together by XDA Senior Member nagasgura. The app itself is called the Ultimate Sound Control, and this is a root type of application that enables you to control your sound, your notifications out of your device. The main thing that it does allow you to do is to obviously change the volume, which is pretty much standard, but it's more of a localized field for you if you don't have them in there already. But it also enables you to turn off certain sounds if you're not happy with them. In the Pro version, it does enable you to change them to custom files. So if you have, if you want to have your S Pen sound like a lightsaber when you pull it out, this is basically the app to do it for. He also provides us a list, or at least a link to a database that gives us access to a lot of notification sounds from other devices. So you're not only able to change it to different kind of funky sounds, but if you want to make it sound like an Oppo Find 5 or an LG G2, this is definitely the list to be able to download and use those files out of these things. Go ahead and download and install the application on the device. The main thing you want to do is install the APK. If you decide to go with the Lite, you go ahead and download that. If you decide to go with the Pro, definitely worth the extra bucks, but the main one that we're reviewing today is a Pro, and we'll explain a little bit of the difference between that and the Lite version. Also, as a nice little surprise, the developer is providing us a free copy of the Pro for both 2.1 and 4.0 devices on the thread in the XDA forum. So please go ahead and go over there and check at the bottom of the thread. You'll be able to download the Pro. I'm not sure how long he's going to keep it there, but at least for today, or hopefully by tomorrow when the review does go on, you'll be able to see that. Go ahead and launch the application. It does require root, and it actually does launch and ask for root permissions. Gives you the standard volume controls. Depending on your ROM and your operator, you might not have all these options. I know, at least on my Xperia Z, when I was using that device, I noticed that I didn't have the ability of changing my alarm and my notification sound and my volume, overall volume for the device, without having them being connected together. So this does give us the ability of doing that. We're separating them together. But the main reason why this application shines, at least in my opinion, is this entire list of all system notification files that you're able to change. Not only does it tell you which ones are there, but it also tells you which ones are off. I've already kind of turned off some things on my device. The video recorder button, when I click that, the camera click, the camera focus, those things are things that I usually don't like having sound for. The benefit obviously is the ability to turn them off, so you have the on and off switch, and whenever you do any modification, it does require to reboot. The other option is you're also able to play these sounds, so if you want to listen to them. And we're also, So, and the main benefit that you get out of the Pro version is the ability to replace them. Now, replacing, you'd think, well, hold on a second. I'm going to replace a system sound that I'm not sure how to revert. This is where also, again, kind of gets very, very nice. It's compatible with MP3 and OGG files. You need to make sure that the files are in short enough periods of time. So I'll also give you a link in the description for a list or a long list of device sounds or notification sounds that you're able to use and customize. So you can download those things, install them on your device, and then select them using this application. So the first thing it gives you, it says Selective Sound, so you're able to choose your sound that you want to use. This is the custom option. Also, it tells you the name of the current file. It tells you also how to restore the default. So when you do change something, it creates a backup of it, and then you're able to restore back into it. Or of course, you can go cancel. So an example would be one of these things. You have power on, power off. One of the main things I have a problem with, or at least I don't like on the TouchWiz devices, whenever I change my volume when I'm on the device, it makes this inaudible sound that tells me that I'm changing the volume. Now, again, if I wasn't changing it myself, it would be an interesting concept, but if I'm changing it myself, I don't need it to tell me, and there is no way to disable it in the native device. So if we go out of the application itself and just try to change, you get this nice audible every time I'm changing my volume, and that's something I don't want to show. That's not something I actually want to even listen to. So if I go in there and it goes under TouchWiz, the TW is for TouchWiz, volume control, and I just want to turn it off. Then it gives me the option of rebooting now, rebooting later. Don't show this message again. I'll say reboot now. And sure enough, we'll go ahead and test out the sound change. The sound is gone. So at this point is I can either turn it back on, or I can go back in and then cancel it and then change it to something else. I can put in lightsabers if you want. The main benefit again is the ability to customize it. So I'm able to turn it on, turn it back off, and then replacing it is very simple enough. You go to replace, choose sound. It takes you into an internal file. Okay, so this is just authenticating all the permissions that it has. I'll go into my download UI sound file, and I had different sounds that I've already downloaded from one of the other devices on that thread that I provide you guys. And you're able to select them. They're all in OGG in the right format, so it should be easy to use. And then you can customize that. Simple, quick. You can definitely download the Lite or the Pro version. The Pro is worth it. As far as customization, I find that that's the feature where you're able to change certain things as far as putting in the custom sound, or even be able to reset it. And I think that's really one of the main star points of this application itself. Install it, let me know what you think. If you go to the thread, and at the bottom of the thread, the developer's providing us a temporary access to a Pro version of the application for free. So you can go in there and download it. Hopefully it's still available for you guys once this review goes on Thursday. And I don't know if you guys know this, I filmed this obviously in advance, so today is actually Wednesday. So overall, very nice, very smooth, easy to use. As far as pros, I find the customization, be able to turn on and off volumes, very nice. The ability to reboot out of the application is also very nice. I find that the option to change the different sounds is very good. It's in the Pro, so that's definitely a plus, but overall on the application itself, that's very nice. On the con, and not necessarily a bad thing against the application itself, it doesn't have any custom sounds to come with, so you actually have to go out and find some. So when I looked into this and I contacted the developer, and he was gracious enough to provide me a link that I'll put you guys for in the description below, to a thread that has a lot of system sounds from many devices, so you can actually use some of these things to customize your device. Of course, it has a lot of the popular one, the Wolverine, the Star Wars, and all the different things, obviously, but it basically gives you access to a lot of different sounds that you're able to use and customize to your device. This is not specific to the Note 3, this is just specific to a device that has root privileges. You do need to be rooted. Other than that, again, the application works great, does exactly what it advertises. Check it out, let me know what you think. Hope you guys like this. Please, as usual, like and subscribe to this channel, and if you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more stuff also on my channel, and as well as this one from now on. Hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys next week.